everyone, welcome to Saturday morning yoga. It's time to gather everyone there together at home and enjoy some family yoga time. Today we're going back to the dinosaur age to meet a lovely little friend who's very keen on his candy and sweets. So keen, in fact, that his teeth are struggling a little bit. So we're going to help him learn how to look after those gnashers so he has them for the rest of his life. Let's go find him now. Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jamie and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy. All you've got to do is copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms and crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now we're ready to begin. So let's have a look through the Cosmonauts and see who we're off to meet today. Joining your thumbs and fingers together, have a look through. Wow! Look at those colours. They're all spinning around. Those shapes. It's amazing. Oh, look, can you see the picture? It's a tiny T-Rex. It's Tiny, the baby T-Rex. Hello, Tiny. Oh, what's Tiny doing? He's doing yoga. He's doing woodchopper pose. This is so exciting. We're off to meet Tiny, the T-Rex. He's a young T-Rex, pretty much the same age as you. And to go and visit Tiny, we have to go back in time by about 100 million years. Now, here's the big secret. To go back in time, we have to cross over a rainbow. First, we have to make a rainbow. And for that, we need sun and rain. Let's start with the sun. Coming up to stand, reach your arms up to the sky and say hello to the sun. Hello, sun. Now fold all the way forwards, bending your knees a little bit and say hello to the earth. Hello, earth. Take one big ginormous step back behind you and start your sun engine with a beep, beep. Now take your other leg back, come down onto your belly, hands under your shoulders, untuck your toes and lift yourself up like a snake. Tuck your toes, lift your bottom up to the sky and let's hear your woofy dog sound. Woof, 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 woof. Lift up one of your legs and give it a wag like a tail and step it between your hands, starting your sun engine on the other side. Beep, beep. Step your other leg forwards and say hello to the earth again. Hello, earth. And reach all the way up to the sun and say hello to the sun. Hello, sun. And there it is. Now we need the rain. Let's use our fingers to pitter-patter on our heads and on our faces. Oh, what lovely rain. Let's go to our chests and our tummies and all the way down on our legs to our feet. Can we come back up again and do our arms? Oh, brilliant rain. And the other arm. And look, in the sky we've made a rainbow. This is what we're going to cross to go back in time. Come back to your 2 knees and stretch one leg out to the side. Take your arms wide and drop down your hand beside you. Then reach your other arm up and over your ear, making your rainbow pose. Now we need to do it on the other side to make a full rainbow. So we come back to 2 knees again. We stretch our other leg out to the other side and our arms out wide. We drop down onto our hand beside us and we reach our other arm up and over our ear, looking up to the sky like a brilliant rainbow. Oh, brilliant. This is going to be our bridge back in time. Sitting down on our bottoms, bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you. As we lift up our bottoms, making our bridge, we cross over and go back in time to the time of the dinosaurs. Coming up to stand, everyone. Wow. Up ahead, we see Egg Mountain. This is where Tiny the T-Rex lives. We stand very still and tall like a mountain, taking in the world as it looked back in the time of the dinosaurs. There's so much water. And look, all the green. It's amazing. Let's climb up this mountain now and go find Tiny. We take big steps up the side of the mountain. Coming all the way back, take a big step forward with your foot. Big step. And back, and do it on the other side. Big step. And back. Can we do it again? Big step. And last time. Big step. And all the way back. Look, we've made it to the egg patch, the dinosaur egg patch. Sitting down on your bottoms, bend your knees and hug your arms around your legs. Now, can you lift up your toes and balance on your bottom like a little egg? Well done, everyone. Now, all of these eggs look like they've cracked. That means all the dinosaurs have hatched. And look, here comes Tiny the T-Rex, clumping towards us, making his Tiny the T-Rex sound. Standing all the way up, take your feet wide and fold forwards, taking hold of your ankles. And let's do some clumping. Clump, 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 clump. He makes his little T-Rex sound. And he comes up to stand, giving us a ginormous hug. Oh, lovely to see you, Tiny. Hooray! You've made it. I'm so glad. Let's go and celebrate and go to the candy cave and get some lovely candies and sweeties. My favourites are the Dino Pops. Well, we didn't know that dinosaurs like candy and sweets, did we? But we'll go and celebrate with Tiny. Here we are. At the candy cave. Take your arms out and up above your head, coming into your cave pose. Inside, we find it buzzing with lots and lots of bees, honeybees. Crossing your legs and sit yourself down. Take your fingers, close your ears and hum. Wow, that was a really good buzzy bee sound. And look, Tiny asks for his sweeties. Oh, please can I have some of the Dino Pops, please? And the bees wrap him up a whole bag of the Dino Pops in a nice leaf. Wrap them up. We say Namaste to the bees. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Outside the candy cave, we take a little seat on a broken branch. Lying all the way down on your back, stretch your arms out to the side and lift up your knees. Take your knees over to one side and your head over to the other. Then take your legs up and over the top, over to the other side, and your head over to the opposite side. This is a wonderful broken branch, and we can sit here with Tiny and have a lovely chat. Coming up onto your feet, we're going to squat all the way down, bringing our elbows inside our knees, where we can share the Dino Pops with our friend Tiny the T-Rex. So what's it like being a dinosaur? Well, it's pretty cool actually. I've even got a wobbly tooth. Oh, we know all about wobbly teeth, don't we? It's really cool when you get your first one. Having a wobbly tooth's lots of fun. But the only problem is, he says, still eating the Dino Pops, I keep getting a toothache. I don't know why. Well, we look at him eating those Dino Pops and we wonder whether they might be the reason. He might be getting holes and cavities in his teeth. We also wonder whether he knows how to look after his teeth like we do. Maybe we should take him to go and visit someone with big teeth like him who can show him how. We go down into the shallow water where we meet Colonel Crockles, the crocodile, lying on our sides. Make your body as long as it can go and your arms up above your head. Open and close your arms, making big crocodile jaws. Oh, hello. Have you come to see my lovely teeth? Well, I went to visit Dr. Flossie, the lovely dentist, who showed me how to clean them every morning and every night. Also, how I need to stay away from the sugary things. And I now have some little helpers who help me keep my teeth clean. Come and have a look. Oh, we prepare ourselves to come and have a look into Colonel Crockle's mouth. Coming back onto our knees, we tuck our toes and sit back, getting ready to head into his mouth. Coming onto all fours, we have a little look. Wow! Inside Colonel Crockle's, the crocodile's mouth, are lots and lots of tweety plover birds. Coming up to your knees, arms wide, wrap them round and go tweet, 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 tweet. They're pecking away and cleaning Colonel Crockle's mouth, getting all of those sugar bugs and bits and bobs and goo out of them. Maybe Tiny the T-Rex could do with some of these. In fact, we think we should take Tiny to go and visit Dr. Flossie, the dentist. We head on through the undergrowth. Coming up to stand back into your dinosaur pose. Folding all the way forward, take hold of your ankles and clump away. Clump, 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 clump. We arrive at the gum tree where Dr. Flossie the dentist has her dental practice. Bringing your feet one foot on top of the other using your heel, hands together at your heart, grow your gum tree up nice and tall. And can you do a lovely big smile? Ding! Very nice. Let's try our gum tree on the other side. Bringing your other foot on top now, using your heel, hands together. Grow your tree up nice and tall. Let's open our branches this time. And another big smile. Ding! Lovely. We take a seat in the waiting area, coming down to sit on our bottoms, bending our knees, wrap your arms around your legs and lift up your toes, balancing in your egg pose, because Tiny huddles up. He's a bit nervous about being here. He's never been to the dentist before. He's not feeling very happy about it. But we tell him as long as you stay calm, it'll be fine. The dentist is always very gentle and will make your teeth feel better. It's time for Tiny's appointment, and so he takes a seat in the dentist's chair. Coming up to stand, lift your arms up to the sky, then bend your knees like you're sitting down in the chair. In comes Dr. Flossie, the dentist, who is in fact a crab. Sitting down on your bottom, bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you. Lift yourself up. She diggers into Tiny's mouth. Digger, 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 counting all the teeth. Then she diggers the other way, checking them for holes and cavities. Digger, 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 digger. She sits herself down and uses one of her claws to have a little clean of all of those sugar bugs. She gets them all out. Then she uses her other claw to wobble Tiny's wobbly tooth. And all of a sudden, it comes out. Tiny didn't even notice. She sits up and she says, Tiny, now you need to clean your teeth every morning and every night and try to stay away from too many sugary things. We don't want holes and cavities in your teeth. And here is your wobbly tooth. You might want to put it under your pillow tonight. We say Namaste to Dr. Flossie the dentist. Namaste. And on our way back to the egg patch, we help Tiny make a ginormous toothbrush. Turning around to sit the other way, stretch your legs out long. We take some of the ferns from the ground, fern bushes, to make the brush. Give your foot a little wobble, that can be the ferns. We attach them to a ginormous stick, stretching your leg all the way up. That can be the handle for the toothbrush. This is the most ginormous toothbrush we've ever seen. We then teach Tiny our special teeth cleaning song. Holding onto your foot, I'll sing the first line and then you sing it back. Ready? Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Brush them every day. Your turn. Next line. If you do not brush your teeth, they will rot away. Yay! Well done, everyone. Let's try it on the other side. Putting that foot down, take hold of the other one, and let's do our toothbrush move again. Ready? Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Keep them nice and clean. Your turn. Next line. If you do not brush your teeth, they'll turn brown and green. Your turn. Yay! Well done, everyone. We put the toothbrush down and we've arrived back at the egg patch. Bringing your knees up, hug them round and lift up your toes to balance. Oh, Tiny shows us his bedroom in the moss. It's really cool. Now we explain about the tooth fairy. Or should we call her the Dino Fairy, who might come tonight to get Tiny's tooth? We show Tiny what she looks like by doing our fairy dancer move. Coming up to stand, we take one arm to the side and the other arm to the sky. We hold our foot in our hand and we start to kick, 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 lifting it up behind us, trying not to wobble. And we put it all the way down. Well done, everyone. Let's try it on the other side. Turning the other way, hand to the side, other arm to the ceiling. Let's take hold of our foot in our hand and start to kick. Focus on a spot in front of you. Kick, 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 kick. Try not to wobble. Yay! And bring your foot all the way down. Well done, everyone. Now, we dig a little hole under Tiny's pillow for the tooth to go. Turning to the side, take your feet wide, crisscross your fingers behind your back, and after 3, we're going to fold forward and dig. Ready? 1, 2, 3, dig! And up. And again. 1, 2, 3, dig! And one last time, coming all the way up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, dig! Then we crouch all the way down on our toes as we put the little tooth, or should we say the big tooth, into the hole. Ooh. It makes us think, if we found this tooth back in our time, it would be a fossil. Cool. Look! It's starting to rain again. Coming up to stand, using your fingers to pitter-patter all over your head and your face. And look, the sun is still high in the sky. So let's reach up to the sun and say, hello, sun. Hello, sun. That means our rainbow is here. We better catch it so we can get home. We give Tiny a great big hug goodbye. We're really glad we helped him have his first visit to the dentist's, and we go catch our rainbow. Coming back to 2 knees, take your leg to the side, your arms out wide, drop down onto your hand and stretch your arm up and over your ear like a beautiful rainbow. Then come back to 2 knees, arms wide, stretch that leg to the side and drop down onto your hand on the other side. Then lift your arm up and over your ear, looking up to the sky. Another big beautiful rainbow. Wow! We cross over, making a bridge. Sitting on our bottoms, bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you, and lift yourself up into your bridge pose. Oh, wow. We get back to our own time and we let our bottoms drop down to the floor. Oh, we're so glad to be home. We stretch our legs down in our lovely, lovely cosy beds. And we get ourselves feeling lovely and comfy, letting our arms rest down by our sides. We close our eyes and we think back to that moment in the waiting room where we helped Tiny learn how to be calm. And we breathe slowly now. So that we can bring that calmness back into our bodies right now. Oh, it feels very good to be this calm and this clear. We've had such fun in our adventure today. Meeting Tiny the T-Rex, Colonel Crockles, Egg Mountain, Dr. Flossie, and helping our lovely friend Tiny with his first appointment to the dentist's, his wobbly tooth. It's good that we know all about how to keep our teeth clean, and that it's good we don't eat too many sugary things and juices and fizzy drinks. We don't really want holes and cavities, do we? So we look after our teeth. We take some deep breaths. And then it's time for us to start to wake up, wiggling our toes, and then our fingers, and then bringing our knees up to our chest, giving them a little cuddle. Oh, that's nice. And then rolling over onto our sides to come up to sit, with our legs crossed and our hands together at our hearts to say our secret yoga code word to finish, just like we always do. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. That was great. Thanks for coming to visit Tiny the T-Rex with me. You were amazing. Come back soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed that. You were brilliant. Now it's time for a wonderful burst of energy to refresh our brains with a brilliant brain break. Today, we will use affirmations to help ourselves feel stronger and more confident. To do that, we're going into the rainbow tunnel. Let's begin. Coming into our dog pose. Down onto your knees, take your hands forwards, tuck your toes and lift your hips up to the sky. This is the beginning of the tunnel and we need to wiggle in on our tummies. Coming down onto your knees, lower to your belly, then curl your shoulders up as you wiggle inside. We come to the first colour, which is red, where we see an amazing elephant. Coming up to stand in your elephant pose. Take your feet a little bit wider, your hand up to make a trunk, and your other hand behind you like a little tail. We trumpet like an elephant. Awoo! And again. Awoo! Coming all the way up. The elephant looks at us and says, "Today you will be strong." We bring our hands together at our hearts and we say it back. Today I will be strong. And we move on. Coming back onto your bellies, everyone, all the way down. We curl our shoulders up and we wriggle in a bit further into the rainbow tunnel, where we come to orange. Here we see a dolphin. Coming up high on your knees, everyone, and clap your fins together. We crisscross our fingers, come down onto our elbows, and we move forwards and backwards, like we're diving through the waves with our dolphin friend. The dolphin stops and it sits up high and it says, "Today you will make something awesome." We sit back on our heels, bring our hands to our hearts, and we say, "Today I will make something awesome." We carry on through the tunnel, coming back down to our bellies, curling our shoulders up to wriggle in a little bit further. And we come to the yellow area, where we meet a lion. The lion does an amazingly loud roar. Coming onto your knees, everyone. After 3, big loud roar with your tongue sticking out. Like that. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. The lion says to us, "Today you will have confidence." We bring our hands to our hearts and we say it back. "Today I will have confidence." And we carry on through the tunnel, Coming back down onto your tummies, hands under your shoulders, roll yourself up and wiggle in a little bit further. Now we come to the green area. Sitting up tall, put your legs out long. We see a mermaid. She swishes her tail around to one side, puts one hand on her knee, takes the other hand behind her and looks over her shoulder. She looks back at us and she says, "Ooh la la." Then she swishes her tail round to the other side, puts her other hand on her knee, looks up and over her shoulder, sitting up very tall. Then she looks at us and she says, "Today you will be full of love and light." We cross our legs in front of us. We bring our hands together and we say it back. "Today I will be full of love and light." And we carry on through the tunnel. Back onto our tummies, everyone, curling all the way up as we wiggle on through into the blue, where we meet a Tweety bird. Coming up onto your knees, nice and high, arms wide. Wrap your arms and move your elbows up and down as you go tweet, 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 tweet. Arms wide, wrap them the other way. The Tweety bird says to us, "Today you will speak kindly and honestly." We sit back. We bring our hands to our heart and we say it back. "Today I will speak kindly and honestly." And we carry on through the rainbow tunnel. Back onto your bellies, everyone, to wiggle in a little bit further, where we come to the indigo area, where we meet a cat. Come up onto all fours, walking your knees in, bringing your hands under your shoulders so you're in a nice straight line. The cat arches its back and then dips its belly down to wiggle-waggle its tail as it says, "Today you will try something new." We sit back on our heels again, bring our hands to our hearts, and we say it back. "Today I will try something new." And we carry on. Back onto your tummies, everyone, wiggling through a little bit further. And we come to the last area, the violet area, where we meet an owl. Coming up to sit on your knees, bring your hands in between your knees. As you lift up, say toot. As you lower down, say too. And again, toot, too. The owl says to us, "Today you will be great." We bring our hands together at our hearts and we say it back. "Today I will be great." We stop here for a moment, taking our hands down onto our lap, turning our palms up and closing our eyes. We breathe. And as we breathe and sit here, we believe all of the words that we have said to ourselves today to make all of those things come true. We open our eyes. The rainbow of confidence has worked. Have a good day, everyone. You were great. Well done, you. Now we have some yoga poses in the Yoga Pose universe for you to learn. It's great to become a master of these poses because when you come to do the adventures, you'll be amazing. I hope you love it. The Cosmic Kids Yoga Pose universe. Pigeon pose. Coming down to sit on our bottoms with our legs crossed. Now we take this front leg, stretch it forwards, sweep it all the way around the side to pop out long at the back, keeping this front leg at a nice diagonal line. Now using your fingers like tents, roll your shoulders back and puff up your chest like you're a proud pigeon, going coo, coo, coo. Oh, better not do it too loudly or the pigeons will hear and maybe come and land on our heads. Oh, good. Okay, so pigeon pose is really good for opening our hips and stretching our legs. It's also really good if you do a lot of cycling or running because it helps release those lovely tight muscles. Let's try it on the other side. Sweeping that back leg all the way back forwards again and switching the cross on your legs, bringing the other one in front. Yes. Now we're going to take that one forward, take it round the side to the back and as long as it can be out the back with this one at the diagonal line again. Up on our fingers, roll our shoulders back, puffing up our chests going coo, coo. Yes, exactly. I'm right with you on that. Pigeon pose. Bear walks, coming down onto our hands and knees and spreading our fingers nice and wide. We tuck our toes and we press our hips up to the sky. Now come high up onto your tippy toes and walk like you're a bear, walking through the forest, looking for some nice tasty berries. Now bear walks are very good for releasing your lower back. So if you've been sitting down for a while, this is a brilliant pose to do. Yes, I've seen him too. But don't worry, keep calm and keep bear walking. He'll just think we're his bear friend. Bear walks. Crow pose. Coming down to crouch, up high on your tippy toes and your hands down, nice and flat, fingers spread wide. Now crow pose is awesome for building your strength, especially in your wrists and your core. It's also very good for learning how to trust yourself. Let's give it a go. Come high up on your tippy toes and snuggle your knees in towards your armpits. Tilt your weight forward a little bit and see if you can lift up one foot and lift up two. Oh, try not to wobble and press your hands down. Yes! Oh, hello, Vince. I'll be with you in a minute. Just concentrating on my crow pose. Yeah. There we go. Let's go and have a cup of tea now. Come on. Crow pose. That was great. Well done, you. Now, let's get the volume turned up, get ready to sing, to dance, and enjoy ourselves in the yoga disco. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cosmic Kids Yoga Disco. I'm Jamie, and this is your place for yoga, dancing, and lots of fun. It's easy. Just copy the moves I do and enjoy the disco. This one's called hot air ballooning, where we do our hot air balloon move. Ready?
Now it's time to stand up straight. We've got to go. We can't be late. We're moving, no snoozing. Today we go hot air ballooning. 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 Roll your shoulders round and round. Lift them up and put them down. Lift up one, lift up two. Put down one, put down two. Going up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hot air ballooning. Hot air ballooning. Hot air ballooning. Hot air ballooning. Let's hop and jump in. Then we wave and start to sing. Love! Hot air ballooning. Hot air ballooning. Hot air ballooning. Hot air ballooning. Now cross your legs and sit down. Cup your hands around your mouth and blow it up good and big. we're soaring through the sky. Rock-a-bye, we're moving, no snoozing. Today we go hot air ballooning. 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 Now it's time to land on the ground, back to earth, safe and sound. Tuck up small like a mouse. We made it back to our house. Hot air ballooning. 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 Hot air ballooning.
That was brilliant. Well done, you. Now we're going to get the wriggles out. We're going to use some energy with a really exciting game of super yoga. In super yoga, you copy the moves as they come down on the screen and you score points for doing the poses. And at the end, you get a lovely relaxation where all the goodness of the points goes into your body. I hope you love it. Super yoga!
Door pose. Hot air balloon pose. Tree pose. Surfer pose. Fish pose. Penguin pose. Boat pose. Treasure chest pose. Cosmonauts. Shark pose. Look out, it's the disco cat! Snake pose.
7, 6, 5, 4,